All furniture.
104.1 KRBE.
Let's go. Good morning.
The Roula and Ryan Show.
With Eric. It's about to get all stupid up in here.
Hey, sleepyhead.
Featuring Special K.
Nobody asked you, Kevin.
And Sam.
You've waited long enough.
How the heck do you pronounce this woman's name?
Roula.
Macaroni and cheese hot dog.
Ryan.
I am the worst DJ ever.
With Eric.
We're the champions of the world!
104.1 KRBE.
Good morning, Houston, Texas, and world. It's Wednesday, July 23rd of 2025, and it's 6:01 a.m. With the gang, Roula, Ryan, Eric, and Special K. Here we are in the deep middle of summer.
Mm-hmm. The core four?
The core four. But you have to already start thinking, like I saw this thing on Instagram, it was like a meme, and it was the caption was like, you know, teachers, when people bring up the start of the school year to them, and the person's like, you shut your mouth. It's not time yet. You shut your mouth. Give me my last days before I have to start thinking about that. But I know they think about that all the time. It's just you want to, there's a time when you're on vacation, you don't want anybody to talk about work. Mm-hmm. Because here's my thing about vacation, Christmas, anything you're looking forward to. You're anticipating it. That's great. But then once you're on it, then the countdown clock starts to when it's over and you gotta go back to reality. So you have to let yourself really like sink in and enjoy it.
It's like a wedding. You plan it, and then you get depressed afterwards. It's like anything.
The blues.
It's like,
I'm not a bride anymore. Yes, now you're a wife.
And then people are
And a
probably
husband.
like, some people drive to work like, you know, Rula, we don't get a summer off. We're going to work every day. And then just get like 2 weeks off a year if we're lucky.
Mm-hmm.
But dealing with kids and parents, those teachers, and then they get paid crap. And then they have to use their own money to buy things.
Yeah,
I think that's what really
so
is
many things for
so
teachers.
terrible.
I feel so bad for it.
Well, also the admin people, you're saying like people in the office that really they don't have the whole summer off. You're right. They only
the
have like
schools are
10
open.
days or
Oh,
something
not
if
at
the
all.
school's open. But it is a bit of a lighter load when the whole school is not full and the responsibility of all those kids aren't there, right? You're still going to work. You still have the same hours, but it's a different environment. Kind of like anybody who has a job where you worked a vacation week, like a Christmas week or July 4th, you know it's the lightest load in the office. So you're like, well, yes, I'm at work, but it's a little lighter mental load because nobody's here.
Yeah.
So at least
It's
in
like
the
an extra
summertime,
vacation.
yeah, like you're working, but you're not really working, but you still have to be there.
And then I'm looking at this stat. The average American, about 60% of Americans do some kind of work while they're on vacation. So whether or not you're traveling to a tropical destination or maybe you're lucky enough to go to Europe or something, 60% of us are still doing some form of work while we're on vacation.
It's just weird because when I worked my factory job and pest control, I can't take that work with me.
You left the job.
I don't.
Right.
I think that's pretty high because a lot of people don't have jobs where you
Now
have to
that
take your work.
includes somebody checking their email. So, you know, they're going to check their email and their work-related emails in there. So that's considered work.
I don't know. You know, it's
Yeah,
really,
well, then sign me up for that job.
Yeah.
That's kind of.
I don't think it
checking
ever
your email
stops.
is working unless you're responding back and putting
Our
out
email
fires.
doesn't even work over in Europe. So
I know,
I was like,
I
oh,
tried.
darn.
I know, Kev.
Can't
I
see my
tried. I was
email.
like, oh, I guess I can't get
Doesn't
in.
work in
That's
Mexico
okay.
either.
You have to use a VPN if you really want
Well,
to.
I just was like, oops, darn, I can't push that hard. By the way, when speaking of Europe, for those just tuning in, maybe you didn't keep track. You know, we've had a lot of different routes that we've gone on for our personal vacations. Kevin went to like 14 countries in Europe this summer. And I just went to the basic, good old standard family visit to Greece. And you know, it was so odd.
Wait a minute.
Good old standard family visit to
Standard.
Greece.
Like that's some trivial thing.
4,000-mile
That's
drive.
a major.
I went to Santorini for a
It's
week.
like the most
The
gorgeous
yeah.
place
but
on the
I don't,
planet.
I don't ever go anywhere else.
I know, but you're making it sound like everyone else. I went to
posh.
Wisconsin Dells.
Oh, I meant for me. That's me. That's
I'm
my
like-
good old standard.
I'm like, that's awesome.
No, it's great, but I'm just saying for somebody's like, yes, we know you went to Greece. Well, that's just where the family is, and that's where we go. We have a choice. We could go somewhere else, but why? You only have like once every
you
3
should
years to
see
see
them.
them. You should go see them, right?
Yep.
So
You go see other things.
we should, but we have to wait now until. I mean, it is pretty. Even the Greeks still vacation in Greece.
Yeah, but
the Frenchies will
that's
come to
paradise.
Greece. You go to France, and you'll do. When you went to Nice, Eric, did you see a lot of European tourists there?
I can't remember now.
You're drunk.
They weren't. I think they were mostly people just working because I went. They don't take really July off. They take.
Okay, that's my point. They don't take July off. Here's the weird thing. I was
That's
there,
where they're
what,
making
June
money and working.
24th until July 7th. And the whole time we were there was so much mention of, well, you know, it's not really summertime yet. Summer just started. Summer just got going. And I'm like, what are y'all talking about? Like, the whole month of June is gone. What is summer to you guys? Because Europeans don't vacation until like August.
It's August. Like in
So for
Italy, they
them,
take the whole month off.
Totally.
One time we tried to order something from there, and they're like, yeah, they can't.
Yeah, they're
Good
all-
luck. They're not going to make that cabinet.
August 1st to 30th. You're not going to get nothing from overseas because they're all on vacay. So I thought that was weird. Here to us, the end of June is like, wow, we've had a whole first month of summer. And over there, they're like, well, it's just like summer's just now getting going. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? It's like July 5th. Anyway.
I don't think I could handle living in another country. I'm so used to what we have in America, in the United States.
Well, can I
visit for a
tell
week.
you what I'm missing?
Like, you mean like the convenience of
But because
like,
the way they live, like they'll shut down the stores in the afternoon to go take naps.
Even Texas, even living in downtown Chicago, when I lived in Chicago, it's like the stores, it's so hard to get shopping here. We're so lucky we can just go to H-E-B.
Park in the parking lot, get inside
Lots
the
of room.
place.
You don't have to parallel park here.
Right.
but that's just what you're used to. That's how you were raised. I'm sure
I
you
wasn't
would
raised
get
like that here.
acclimated to, wherever you move, eventually you're just going to get used to the scenery.
I just love the ability to not have a car in a lot of those places that I visited overseas. Being able to get on inexpensive public transportation and just use your phone
And feel
to
safe
guide
on it.
Yeah, and feel safe on it, of course, and use your phone to guide you through the different stops.
I love my car.
Okay, can I
love
tell
that's
y'all-
my fortress of solitude.
Your fortress of solitude.
That's my place.
Yo,
Superman.
yesterday I was at Walgreens and I thought a riot was about to break out. A riot was about to break out for those 6 o'clockers that maybe missed this on Monday. I wasn't here because my husband Tassos had a full knee replacement. That is a major surgery. So he needed this one specific medication. The doctor had called in, and when I wanted to go get it, it cost $600 to get these 12 pills.
Damn.
And I'm like, no. And then I texted and I said, is there another like generic y'all can prescribe? They prescribed something else. That one was $585. The only reason I know this is because we spent an hour and 45 minutes in total on hold with Walgreens between two locations to try and find out if the prescription is ready. So I don't leave him while I go get it and I wait, right? And I'm like, what is happening with Walgreens? Why is it taking so long? And then I was thinking, I was so desperate that I thought, well, let me look at CVS and maybe I'll transfer the prescription. Maybe CVS will give it to me faster and answer the phone. When I called CVS, that's automatically an automated system. And then I Googled like the locations around me and all the reviews are like 1 star, 1 star, 1 star. This place doesn't care, la, la, la. And I'm like, oh my God. So I just drive to Walgreens. I drive to Walgreens because I'm like, I got to get this. And there was another one that they prescribed that was cheaper. So I was like, okay, I got to get this medication. When I showed up, there was one man sitting to the side and one lady in front of me. And I was like, okay, it's like almost 8 p.m. So I'm thinking, this is the safe time to go. Nobody's out. They did the prescriptions at 5 or 4 or 3. And the lady is saying, can you please explain to me why? Like, I'm still on hold. I'm holding my phone. I came here because I've been on hold for an hour. And then that guy goes, I got here at 4 o'clock. They told me it's ready in 20 minutes. And I've been in and out of here for 3 hours. And I'm still not ready. And then I said, I was on the phone for an hour and 45 minutes between 2 different Walgreens. And the lady's like, maybe we can tell somebody. Like, maybe the manager needs to know this. And so the manager says, well, unfortunately, I don't really know how the phone line it's controlled. It's just like it randomly just kind of pushes you to the back of the line. So somebody could call in and they get in right away and you're on hold for hours. And I'm like, there's got to be a better way. And then the line is built now to 7 people.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when I had cancer 8 years ago, I just remember doing the homework because I checked every pharmacy and I remember going to Walgreens and my prescription was literally like 60% higher than it was
Absolutely.
at Walmart. And, I just priced back and
The
forth.
problem with Kroger is or Walgreens is a lot of old people will still use that. Like they don't know that they can go to other places.
I found them somewhat expensive.
so many older
I would
people at
recommend.
Costco.
I would recommend getting the Good RX card.
Yeah.
You can go to goodrx.com.
That didn't help for jack crap with this prescription.
I know, but I mean, I save so much
But it's really
money.
not about the price, Ryan. I'm talking about the service situation. Like, this seems like it's a
Aren't they
problem.
Aren't they missing people? Like that
Walgreens,
world?
is this a Walgreens and CVS problem only, or does like Kroger, Randall's, Costco, are they all like short staffed? Like, what is happening with the pharmacy
They all look
situation
very
in
stressed
Houston?
out, no matter where I go, whether it be Target or Walmart or Walgreens or CVS.
Right.
They're not lollygagging. I mean, they're all working hard.
Where's the best place that I should switch my prescription so we don't run into this again? Is there
found that
a better place?
I found personally that the Randall's across the street from this office has the best prices, and no one really goes over there. Like, I never ever see someone hanging out in front of that
It's
pharmacy.
right there.
Maybe I should do that.
It's right there.
Costco by
Randall's
my
are
house
coming
is
to you.
great because I know she's a big fan of the show. So if I see her,
She throws an extra.
But the hours.
There's an extra pill. You know, like you're waiting for the next day. I'll go in there and say, hey, can you...
But what time do they close, Eric? Aren't you limited on their hours? Because Costco closes at like 6 on weekends or whatever time is. And what if...
Yeah, if you need it like at 10 at night or something, I guess.
Yeah, it's like Walgreens or CVS. They're open until 8 or 10 at night.
And then you go to Costco just to get the medicine, and then you're like,
and then you
walk
spend
out with
$300
$200.
of meat.
I didn't need this couch.
It's not ready yet. Go shop.
We get big old chicken, rotisserie chicken.
It is crazy, though, when you think about it.
37530. What's the solution? Because Walgreens and CVS, y'all need to get it together. Something's got to change. Y'all need to get more staff. I don't know what's going on. How can you control it? That's too many people last night. They're about to riot. Because 7 people had built that line, and they were all pissed off because they'd all been on the phone for so long. And I'm like, okay, maybe it's something to mention, and I'll get some feedback.
Yeah. I mean, think about the people that have to go literally every day. And people that are going through, they're battling some kind of a disease or something, and that's part of their life. Every single day of their life, they got to go to a pharmacy.
Get that delivered.
Yeah, I mean, can you do, because they advertise the delivery thing, but what if it doesn't come? And you're like, that's anti-clot medication post-surgery. That's like a life-saving medication. Yeah. I couldn't be just waiting for it. Say, well, I guess they didn't show up today.
Or is it like when they take French fries out of your bag? They take one of your pills?
Who's taking?
Oh my God, Eric!
When they deliver it, you can tell because the foil.
Here's one for me. Yeah, the foil's been removed.
Drug Uber, Droober. They're over there.
People are saying HEB.
HEB, I should try them.
A
lot of people.
You know when they've been sampling your medicine because they're swerving into the driveway.
My goodness. Okay, today we have more Benson backflip. We'll explain what that is and how that works. Also, number 2, celebrity passing. Ozzy Osbourne passed away yesterday.
I was crushed.
So you got Malcolm Jamal Warner, Ozzy Osbourne, and don't they come in threes, unfortunately? The ominous guesses.
Yeah. Everyone be careful today.
But you have to be in the celebrity category. Yeah. So celebrities need to be careful.
I think I'm safe.
I'm counting on Dick Van Dyke. That guy's like 99.
Oh, my God.
I think he just turned 100.
I want him to go 100. I want him to turn 100. Okay, here's your weather for today.
If I put my money down, I'd put it on him.
Andy Rooney is still alive.
No, he's not. That guy's been dead for years.
I think he's alive.
Andy Rooney.
Because Jon Stewart said he's going to be rolling over in his bed when he hears what
No, the guy from 60 Minutes. You ever wonder why?
Look it up.
Hold on.
He's still alive. I thought he's been dead for years.
I thought he died.
Yeah, I did too.
He died November 4th of 2011, you bozos. What are y'all talking about?
Yeah, you're just
he was born in
up.
1919.
That's what Jon Stewart said.
I gotta watch that.
Screw with people.
Here's your weather for today. I know, because it's like celebrities, you don't know if they're live or not.
So that would be a fun game to play. Are they still alive?
Oh, man. That's messed up.
Not for their family. If they're listening.
No, not at all. It's going to be gorgeous today, but it's going to be hot. Sunshine, high of around 98. Right now, 79 degrees and 6:13 on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
Time for your daily scoop, Celebrity Scoop.
KRBE's Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
It is brought to you by Taquerias Arandas, which also brings us the Benson backflip. This is something we started doing on Monday. Where Monday morning, Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, every morning this week at 7 a.m., we will reveal the 4 times of the day that you have a chance to become a finalist to sit in our KRBE suite when Benson Boone comes to Houston for his sold-out show at Toyota Center. That is going to happen September the 18th. The Benson backflip is a lyric from one of his songs that has been reversed. And it's impossible to guess, so we just tell you the answer.
Yeah.
Because we're over it.
That's why you want to listen every weekday at 7 a.m. We're going to tell you the times. We're going to tell you the answer. That's all you got to do. Listen at 7 a.m.
That's the only time you're going to hear it, though.
Yeah, we don't get in trouble. No one said anything yet.
So far, so good. Nobody's yelled at us.
If you don't write it down, like, you know, let's say you missed it, and then you're trying to win this, and then later you're like, oh, let me just take a shot in the dark. Let me just see if I'll be caller 104, and then you are caller 104, and we play the backflip for you, and you didn't hear us tell you what it was. Then you're like, I don't know. I got nothing.
I didn't hear the rest of the day. I was wondering if the other 3 times people got it right. Did you
Good
guys
question.
hear by chance? I know. I think Noel did it yesterday, but I was in my
He had it at 10:48.
elevator. I missed it. Yeah.
Correct. So it's 4 times a day at 7 a.m. We will tell you the times. Now, the times change every single day, but the thing that remains the same is the fact that you want to be sitting in the KRBE suite for his sold-out show, and you will if you are the grand prize winner of the Benson backflip. So that happens at 7 o'clock, brought to you by Taquerias Arandas. All right. So yesterday we were talking about the passing of Malcolm Jamal Warner, so tragic and drowning in Costa Rica, and then later in the afternoon comes the news Ozzy Osbourne passed away. Now, not so shocking. I mean, the man was 76 years old, and he had lived a very hard rock life.
Well, he had a really hellish last 5 years dealing with Parkinson's. And what's so crazy is that he just did that farewell concert
2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Where he had all these bands on the bill. First, he came at the end, that culminated with Ozzy, and then Black Sabbath, the band that really made him. They did 4 songs together. It was amazing. I had one of those death deja vus yesterday. I was in the car, and that's not something I often listen to, but for some reason, I played an Ozzy playlist, and I was listening to Ozzy driving home from work, and I pull in the driveway, and then I read that, and I'm like, oh my God, that's so weird. That's just like so weird, like why, I probably haven't listened to Ozzy Osbourne in years, and I was listening to it in the car
before it,
and I'm like, whoa, that's weird.
Well, he lived with Parkinson's for a long time. He was diagnosed in 2003.
Yeah. But it had gotten really, really
years.
bad the last 5 years.
22 years of Parkinson's.
The 4-wheeler accident.
Oh, I do remember
And
that.
here's the weird thing. Off the air, guys, Eric and I were saying, holy smokes, when the Osbournes came out on MTV and made them superstars as a family, Ozzy Osbourne was 51 years of age.
He was like in his 50s.
And he was like this old guy who's past his prime.
He
That's
shook
kind
a
of
lot.
funny. He's like this dad that just walks around and tinkers like a normal guy.
He just wanted to watch the History Channel.
Yeah, he just wanted to watch History Channel, and he just had this reputation of being the crazy rocker that bites the heads off bats. And here he is, like his kids are like, oh my God, who ate all the zingers?
Yeah.
So quick little
like a
fact
normal
for
guy.
you about the whole bat thing. I read Ozzy's autobiography.
Some people listening, Ryan, don't even know the bat thing.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
He was famous for biting a bat's head off on stage, but he did not know it was a real bat. He just thought fans were throwing junk up on stage. He thought it was a rubber bat.
And he
thought it was like one of those things you get at Party City.
He's mad because people are going to remember that when he said, when I die, people are going to be talking about that.
Yeah.
He's like, I did so many other things. I know they did a lot.
You peed on the Alamo.
How much money
He was
did they
drunk.
make?
Yeah, he was banned from Texas for a long time.
Listen, the most I know of Ozzy Osbourne is when I learned of him when I started watching the Osbournes. I did not. I'm that person at the sporting event that didn't know that was an Ozzy Osbourne song when they would play Crazy Train or whatever it is.
Oh, you didn't know Crazy Train?
No, because remember we did there was
Iron
a game
Man?
we did here.
I am Iron.
There's a game we did here, and for me to win it, I had to identify that line, and I was like, I don't know. All y'all were looking at me like, oh my God, you know this? I go, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It was Ozzy Osbourne. Then I don't know which song it was.
Like
was it Crazy Train? That's how it starts. Is that how that one starts? Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. So anyway, I don't know if you did the breakdown of their fortune. Did they make more money after the Osbournes, or did they make more money from his music? I kind of feel like they made more money after, because all the endorsement deals he got, all the commercials he got, all the deals Sharon Osbourne got, Kelly Osbourne, Jack Osbourne. Yeah. The amount of money the Osbourne family made after they became a reality show sensation.
You've been on
Sharon was
South
the
Park.
mastermind.
You did South Park, and you've done Pepsi commercials.
Everything.
World of Warcraft commercials.
But that was all
and she was on the top.
his wife.
That's all Sharon. But did he write any of the songs for Black Sabbath?
I co-wrote lyrics, yeah.
That's
like
what
he didn't write the music. He was more
the
like
lyrics,
the
where
lyricist.
the money will be.
He was
So publishing royalties. But then don't forget, he had a very successful touring concert
Solo
festival,
career.
Ozfest, that ran
true.
for many years, and they reaped all the benefits of that.
Right. So he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 2 times. Once as a member of Black Sabbath, then as a solo artist. Ozzy Osbourne, legendary rocker turned reality TV star, passed away at the age of 76. I think they said complications from pneumonia, and he fell recently, so it just was bad.
Yeah, once you fall.
The fall is really terrifying.
When you get to a certain
When
age.
your
I
parents
remember-
fall, you're like, oh my God, you fell.
In Chicago, the Cubs, seventh innings, take me out to the ball game is always sung by a celebrity.
Seventh inning stretch.
Or we played, what's her name? Alex Cooper from Call Me Daddy 2 weeks ago. Remember, we played the audio of her and her friends who got booed by the Cub fans
yeah.
because they weren't taking it serious and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's a fun audio from the time that the Osbournes were at the height of their MTV reality sensational thing.
Kind of funny. We won't play the whole thing, but
Right.
just what he starts out strong for a second, and then
So Sharon and Ozzy, and they're
you
in
even
the
hear the
booth,
crowd. You hear 40,000 people going laughing.
and they're talking to the Cubs fans because it's the seventh inning stretch, and they're supposed to start Take Me Out to the Ball Game, and here's what it sounded like.
Sharon and Ozzy Osbourne. All right, Chicago. I want to hear a real crazy crowd start singing with me. Are you ready? Are you ready?
And
Like,
one.
sure.
I can't hear you. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, and let's go out to the morning. Let's go out to the river.
What?
Take me in,
What?
I don't remember what I have to
Now he's just like mocking
He's like,
it.
I'm not sure I know the words.
There he goes. Can you do this part?
2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Oh my God, that's so unbelievably bad.
That's hilarious.
I guess
I
they
mean,
didn't play the whole thing.
don't
It was
most
funny.
people know "Take Me Out to the
Hilarious.
Ball Game"?
Well, they put the words on the screen for you. I mean, the
He
whole
probably
crowd
couldn't
has
see
it.
it.
Yeah.
Buy me some peanuts and Cracker
He's
Jacks.
playing that up.
I don't care if I ever get back.
The mumbling part?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because when he sings, you can understand everything he says.
Yeah, and he actually
When he talks,
sounded
no.
pretty decent on his final performance 2 weeks
I
ago.
thought he was fine.
Yeah.
I mean, knowing now that his days were numbered.
No, he knew it. He was even saying, he's like, I'm dying and I don't have much time left. That's why he wanted to do that final performance.
If you watch that, just look up "My Mom Coming Home." That was his last song, and all the crowd. They go to the crowd, and they're crying and stuff.
Aw. Okay, well, from the death to the birth, if today is your birthday, it is an astonishing number of celebrities that share your birthday. And usually I don't look at celebrity birthdays every day, but I was like, I wonder whose birthday is today, just rando. Y'all, there are so many people that are having birthdays today. You've got Slash from Guns N' Roses turning 60. You've got Woody Harrelson turning 64.
Oh, is he 64? Okay, because I saw somewhere it said 55. I'm like, there's no way he's
No,
55.
he's 64.
Woody Harrelson?
Yeah. Martin Gore from Depeche Mode is also 64.
Oh, yeah.
Gary Payton, retired NBA Hall of Famer, known as the Glove, 57.
Seattle Supersonics.
Let's see. The first winner of The Voice, Danielle Bradbury from Houston. She's turning 29. Daniel Radcliffe, Harry Potter, is 36.
I can't believe Harry Potter's 36.
Totally. Monica
That's his height,
Lewinsky
too.
turns 52.
Yeah, no kidding.
God, there's so many more. Catherine Hahn, 52. You know her from so many of the movies with.
Sounds familiar.
Catherine Hahn, she was in 10 Things I Hate About You. She was with the friend that played the fake psychiatrist. She's been in, God, I can't even name all her stuff. You know her, Catherine
as soon as I
Hahn.
see her
She's
face,
that
I'll look
utility
it- I'll look
player.
it up.
Alison Krauss, Charisma Carpenter, Stephanie Seymour, the legendary Victoria's Secret and Sports Illustrated model, Eric LaSalle from ER, Dr. Benton.
And Soul Glow.
And Soul Glow
yeah.
from Coming to America. Edie McClure, Eric, she's 80. Mrs. Poole.
Oh,
yeah.
wasn't it
From the
Ferris
Hogan Family and
Bueller's?
Valerie. She's
still
also
alive?
Grace, the receptionist in Ferris Bueller's Day
That's
Off.
right.
I thought she
Grace.
died. She's
No,
still
she's
alive?
80 years old. She was also.
I thought
didn't
she
know
was
this.
dead.
She was Minnie the Lost Tourist in the Cars movies.
Wait a second.
Her voice. Oh yes, Ed, and you, even all the geeks, the dipwads. They all
Oh,
love
yeah,
him.
she said something
I think I
worse
saw
than
her
that.
in some like the Pee Wee Herman documentary. I think they're friends or something.
Are they? Gosh, I can't believe that. Anyway, so today's your birthday. You share it with a lot of celebrities. Which one do you want to claim?
Yeah, it's a lot better than mine.
Eric?
Dick
Well, you
Cheney and
got- yeah,
Christian Bale, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, Christian Bale.
He's cool.
You like
Who
him?
played Dick Cheney?
oh yeah.
And no, it's weird, and he should have won an Oscar for it, but
Yeah,
I guess
he was
it wasn't
good.
his turn. He's another one on my list that's like that Hollywood has to wait to like a movie he did enough to say, okay, he did his
Here's
time.
your time.
Because, once you're nominated like 5 times, it's a matter of time that it's going to be your turn. That's for sure. Okay, so coming up next, we'll go around the table.
One of the things I saw today was how to lose weight. A really easy way to lose weight that we can all do starting today. You don't have to join, these programs you see on TV or these fads and stuff. This is something that we can all do, and I've done it before, and it does work. I just forget to do it.
Oh.
You forget to do it so
Yeah,
easy? You
I know.
forget
I'm all
about
ears.
it?
I would love to lose some weight right
It's
now.
so easy that all of us can lose weight starting today.
All right,
I'm not
Eric's-
fasting.
What's
Nope,
Eric's
and no
secret?
fasting.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that either. I like to eat.
You don't have to change anything. You don't have to change your diet. You can go to McDonald's today. You can go get a bagel with cream cheese.
I'm calling bullcrap on that. Let's find out what it is next on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
Good morning from the Bell Furniture Unbeatable Prices Traffic Desk. I-10 East Freeway eastbound, you're still
It's time for the Roula Ryan round table round, going round the table round, round.
With Eric.
With Eric on the table. With Eric and debunking his farce of
Now,
a diet.
This is true. It's
Oh, yeah.
it's.
How are we gonna lose
I'm not
weight?
reinventing the wheel here. It's just a reminder, and I usually use. I forget the app, and Rula will know the app in 2 seconds once I say what it is.
Okay.
The easiest way to boost weight loss is the simplest. Research finds food diaries. Just write down what you eat. Be accountable for what you eat.
Oh, keep
And
an
you're gonna-
inventory.
Yeah, and you're going to lose, especially if you're on a diet. do that, and they say you're going to lose way more weight than you would if you didn't.
Isn't
You
that
have to
like
write down every bite that
that's
went
almost
in your
like
in your mouth.
calorie counting almost?
Yeah, what's that website?
But you don't actually there's MyFitnessPal
Yeah,
where you have to
MyFitnessPal.
write down what you're putting in your mouth.
Because then you feel guilty all day. I'm like, I don't want to eat this because I don't want to put it in there.
Because for every bite, you have to journal it. Every bite. Not about the calorie, just about the bite, having to write down what it was. And then you can try and do some math. Like, well, that was probably what, like 30 calories? I don't
But at
know
least it
what that
keeps your
was.
mind going. You're not doing
Right.
mindless potato chip, eating at
Yeah.
9:30 at
But
night.
does that make your eating experience less enjoyable?
Well, when I did
Well,
my
if
fitness
you're-
I
pal
can
years
only
ago,
have
you
5
kind of get
bites.
in it. You're like in the zone. You're like, oh, I'm going to write this down. And you're kind of like in it to see like what your calorie count is and see if you can stay under or at the number you want.
It's all portion control.
What the real trick is? The real trick is put a mirror in every single room where you have to sit down to eat something. Looking at yourself sitting down eating
Take
something
your shirt
is not
off
attractive.
and do it that way.
If you're looking at yourself while you're sitting down and everything's all spread out, you're not going to eat.
I try not to eat while I'm watching TV.
They say that you will eat much more when you're watching the television.
Yeah.
You just mindlessly reaching into that bag of chips or pretzels or whatever it might be.
Those chocolate almonds.
Mm-hmm.
Costco, you get that Costco size.
You cannot get the Shane size from
shovel
Costco
it in.
of all the
So-
things
So good.
because it's a dangerous world. That Costco area before the registers.
Oh, yeah. The little
All the snacks.
3 rows, 4
Well,
rows.
you get samples of them too, and you're like,
Sometimes.
ooh.
But that
Like
snack
the Girl
impulse
Scout
buy.
cookie. The Girl Scout cookie,
Oh,
chocolate mint, almond or whatever
Then
it
they have the
is.
little
Little
ball-
cookie bites.
Yeah, then they have the balls.
The caramel delight ball. Oh, man.
And see, that's why I use like Instacart or DoorDash. I mean, you're less likely to do all that roaming around the store just getting stuff you don't need.
Listen, if I was by myself, I wouldn't buy near as much. When I go to the store with a child or all children, it will cost me 3 times as much. Costco, grocery store, even like a CVS or a Walgreens stop. It's going to cost me more if I walk in there with a kid versus without a kid.
Yeah, I don't bring the kids.
Oh my God, it's almost impossible sometimes.
Not worth
and I'm
it.
like, oh no, I have to go to the store. I don't want to go with you guys.
So my
gonna spend too
Fitness
much.
Pal, I still think is, when I used it, it was great.
It's a good app.
Yeah, because it kept, and you just type in Jimmy John's, type in Jersey Mike's, and it'll have it all in there. It's got all the stuff if you go out to eat, stuff you eat at home. Highly recommend.
Well, God knows I'm willing to try anything. So if people are in a car right now and you're carpooling, there are passengers in the car, 7 in 10 people say there is nothing more annoying in the driving experience than somebody who is trying to voice their opinion or offering unwanted advice as to how to drive. Backseat
yeah.
driving. Nobody
I would say
likes
it's
it.
100%. What's the percentage?
They say 7 out of 10
Oh,
people
that's
can't
10 out of 10.
can't stand it. It drives them nuts.
10 out of 10. Nobody wants to hear somebody else tell them how to drive. Nobody wants to hear
Yeah.
that.
Well, we
and
did
we
this-
do it, and we're doing it to our loved ones, and we don't want to hear it.
We said this last week. I think you were out, Roula. We said the number one thing that guys don't want to hear while they're driving is this.
Oh, yeah, I was here when you did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not helping anybody.
We always say that. I don't know how I got to work today.
How did I ever manage to drive for all
6:48, I'm
these years?
still alive. I made it to work without my wife. I got to call her. Let me call her and let her know that I'm alive. That's how I made it here.
Okay, we just talked about vacationing in Europe and how different things are there. Some for the way better than here, and others not so better. But there's a travel site called Upgraded Points. They did a survey of people in Europe to find out how they really feel about us, the American tourists. Turns out that yes, we are annoying, but so are all the tourists that visit their towns. People in America were polled, and the results were 40% of us think that we are a little more annoying than people from other countries. Like, what do we think about ourselves as tourists? We think that we are more annoying than the other tourists. Like, we accept that. As the American tourist, we go in thinking you guys probably hate us.
I think maybe we just need to polish up on our manners.
But there's other people from other countries that I see, and they're rude
Super rude.
and just
Like in what way?
Invasive space.
Yeah, they don't understand.
They don't have spatial awareness at all. At all. Some of the worst things I've ever seen is people that just don't have the awareness that you are in someone's space. I went to this.
and that's not everybody, but when you see a group of people all the time
Yeah. It's
from other countries, you're like, okay, maybe
Right.
it is. That's just how they think we're rude. Or
The
cocky.
spatial awareness example I have is when I was in Australia, there is this excursion you can do. When I was in Melbourne with my family, there's an excursion to St. Philip's Island where you can go to see the penguins come back from their day. It's like a thing.
Well, that's cool.
It is cool. I remember my aunt telling me, it's the ocean there. It's freezing. I'm going to put blankets in the car. And I was thinking, I'm from Houston. I don't get cold. Yeah. You're freezing because you get there like at 5:30 to park your butt on the shoreline to wait for the penguins to come. The penguins, they roll out of the waves. Like when the waves come to the shore and with the ebb and the flow.
Yeah, with the current.
It's so fascinating. Now I know why, because they just kind of like roll out of it. It's not like you see them swimming and like, oh, here they come. No, it's the water is just ebbing and flowing and all of a sudden penguins roll out of it.
Was there a penguin
Penguins
movie
roll out
where
of the
they
foam.
surfed?
Maybe.
Oh, Happy Feet.
Was it Happy Feet?
Was that it?
Was that it?
So the St. Philip's Island excursion, you get there early. If we all went together, I'd say, okay, you know what, guys, we're going to go at 7 o'clock, and this is our spot. Box out. This is where we're sitting. And then it's like 9 o'clock, and here come the penguins. But at 8:50, this whole group of people showed up, and they walked straight to the front where all these people have been sitting since 6 o'clock, and they literally almost sit on top of them. Like the one lady was like, what are you doing? Like she was basically on her knees. Like the way the lady was sitting crisscross applesauce, the other lady that showed up had gotten right up on her where her butt cheek is touching that lady's thigh. And she was so mad. I go, how do you do this? How do you have zero awareness that there are thousands of people here and you just came in to sit right there in the front?
Once again, it's that spatial awareness you're talking about.
It's ridiculous. Anyway, the countries that find us the most annoying, guys, that find the Americans the most annoying is Portugal, then Belgium, then Ireland. Kevin, did you feel like you were annoying in Ireland? Did the Irish think you were annoying?
No, the Scottish found us more annoying.
Really?
I feel like, yeah, they're a little more pent up.
Well, get this. They say of all the states in the U.S. of tourists that go overseas, they find that people from Texas
I knew that.
were rated the most annoying overall.
Had to be.
They actually singled us out on our cruise.
Really?
Yes. They're like, of course, Texas is the most obnoxious.
Oh
Look
my
at y'all.
God.
And then, of course,
Because we're loud and proud.
on our beer bus, someone started hollering at the driver. Of course, and then the tour guide asked, where are you from? Texas.
Oh, Lord.
And then a kid from Texas in front of me is like, man, you're giving us a bad name.
He's not.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, God, here we go. It's unfolding now.
But Texas is so dang big.
Yeah,
It is
and
huge.
you've never met a state that has more pride. You got to be honest. We have more
Texas
pride.
tough, Texas edition,
Yeah.
all Texas all the time.
Tough. Yeah.
Pretty much.
If you are a Texan and you would like to go overseas, these are the countries that like you. Poland thinks we're pretty cool. So does Spain. So does the UK. So stick to those three. The Greeks like you too.
UK is a good starter.
UK. This is a quick
I want
one.
to go there.
That covers
they speak
a
the
lot of
language.
space.
They speak the language.
I feel
they
like
drive
if
on-
I-
Which is
Drive
a
on the wrong
plus.
side.
yeah, they drive on the wrong side. That's
They're cute little cops with their cute little hats.
What do they call them? Bobbies?
Yeah. With your cute little club. Oh, so
you know, of all the travels I've done, guys, I have never had an overnight in London or something. Every time I've tried, I just feel like it's so expensive. I just
Never
choose
been there.
to
I
go
gotta
somewhere
go.
else. It's expensive, Eric.
I want to see like if the Texans play there someday.
They
You know,
did, right? Didn't they last
years
2
ago.
seasons ago? Okay, yeah, years ago.
I think
Not
2019
recently.
or something. Or
Not in the dark years, the last few years where we've just been so. Like,
yeah, but now they've been good.
football
So
team.
hopefully they go over there and play. So we'll see.
It's time for What's Going Down in H-Town on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
All right, it's brought to you by Tachys Fiber. Bryce Matthews delivered a 3-1 win over the Diamondbacks, and a wild pitch scored Jose Altuve for an insurance run in the ninth.
Bryce, 3 home runs. He's a rookie.
23 years old.
3 home runs in 2 days.
Amazing. The Rockets signed Josh Okogie to fill the 15th roster spot. The free agent Ford has agreed to a 1-year, $3.1 million deal with the Houston Rockets. And, that spot
Isn't that
has
funny
been...
how we just little chump change, we're going to give them the minimum $3 million. $3 million
million.
for 1 year.
For 1 year.
That is crazy. By the way,
Wow.
Surf's Up is the movie.
Surf's Up. Okay.
Lots of people are
the Penguin
texting.
movie.
Why am I thinking? I guess because I
There's
just
so many
remember the
penguin
cover of Happy Feet has a penguin on it.
Is that about the penguins coming home? That's what Surf's Up is about?
I just remember them surfing, and they had like a Hawaii, a surfer dude penguin, like the kind of like that turtle.
Oh, yeah. Like, I'll talk like this, dude.
Yeah.
Crush
Yeah,
from
Crush.
Finding Nemo?
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, the Battleship Texas now has an official home in Galveston. They just signed a lease agreement for Pier 15 with the state of Texas and the Battleship Foundation funding the project. It's going to be a massive museum. The vessel is planned to be moved to the other side of the channel to its new location. Eric, you went there when you were a little kid, but it wasn't located in the Galveston
Oh,
area.
this is so much more convenient. So,
is.
okay, to give you a glimpse of where it's at, it's pretty much right before you get to the hospital if you're coming from
It's going to be on that
Houston.
side, right? Where the
The
cruise
bigger
ship-
side. Yeah.
It'll be on the cruise ship side, so it will
That's
be
smart.
easier to access than having to go over to the Pelican Island.
Yeah, because
where
everyone's like, I'm not
A&M
going over there.
That's a pain in the butt.
It's not that hard to do that. That's why I went to school, y'all.
I know,
it
but-
wasn't
Yeah,
hard
but
to get
now
over
it's
there.
like you can just make your way from the Strand right
And a lot
there.
of people-
Absolutely.
A lot of people go the night before they get on a cruise. They stay at a hotel or they just go down there. So they go check it out.
Check it out.
Yeah.
I know. I want to see
They're-
They
I'm
still have
so
One-Eyed Willie's
glad.
pirate ship there. That's what I saw there too.
The which
One-Eyed
one?
Willie's pirate
Oh,
ship.
yeah.
One-Eyed Willie. Well, one
Like
is
the
a real
Goonies
ship,
pirate
and the
ship.
other one is
Sloth
like.
is there.
No, I'm just kidding. It's not actually One-Eyed Willie's pirate ship from the Goonies,
The
but
sad
it's
thing
one
is,
of those
if you did put that
type-looking
next to
ones.
it, more people would go to the One-Eyed Willie thing.
Yes.
Than something that was like saved.
Yeah.
with
Oh yeah.
a part of Americana.
That's crazy. There's lots to
Saved
do in
so many
Galveston.
Americans.
Go to visitgalveston.com. Plan your visit. Coming up next, we've got your Benson backflip times. We are going to announce the 4 times the day today. You can become a finalist to get in the KRBE suite for Benson Boone's sold out show. It's called the Benson Backflip. And then we'll have a telemarketer turnaround by Special K and one of his special characters.
Which character are we going to hear this morning?
Well, Richard Hunt, be that as it may.
Oh, be that as it may. How many times am I going to say that? We're going to find out next on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
Good morning from the Bell.